Hey, my name is Danielle, and I want to welcome you to the School of Intimacy with Christ. In September of 2019, I was crying out to the Lord after a season of real spiritual drought. My desire was to have a walk of deep intimacy with Him. I did all the things I knew to do. I prayed, I read my Bible, I worshiped. But even with all of that, I never felt like I fully reached the place of intimacy with the Lord that I believed to be available. So I asked the Lord to teach me how to walk in intimacy with Him. I became a student in the School of Intimacy. One of the first things I felt Him prompting me to do was eliminate distractions. This involved unsubscribing from podcasts, limiting Facebook and other social media. Intimacy cannot be cultivated in an environment filled with noise. As I close out this introduction, I want to share the definition of intimacy and a few scriptures. Intimacy is a close, familiar, affectionate, or loving personal relationship with another person. Note the four aspects of this definition: proximity, close association, emotional connectedness, and persons relating to one another. James 4:8 says, "Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you." Hebrews 10:20 says to let us draw near with a true heart. Ephesians 2:18 says, "For through Him we both have access by one Spirit to the Father." And finally, I want to share Ephesians chapter 3, verses 16 through 19. It's what I call the habitation prayer. It says, "But that He would grant you, according to the riches of His glory, to be strengthened with might through His Spirit in the inner man, that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, that you, being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to comprehend with all the saints what is the width and length and depth and height, to know the love of Christ, which passes knowledge, that you may be filled with all the fullness of God." I pray that our lives would be a dwelling place of God.